Hi, I'm Lopez coming at you from digitalmarketingfast.com. And in this video, I want to talk about 20 side hustles you can start this summer and even right now, this spring. So, a couple days ago, I got a magazine. I bought a magazine from Walmart. Here it is, a home business magazine that I got from Walmart. And this magazine basically it tells you the latest trends that's going on in society, especially when it comes to the underground markets, I should say, or free enterprise system. So you can get this magazine at Walmart, and they come out with a new magazine every 45 days. Don't quote me on that, but every 45 days. So I buy this magazine every month, and I can keep up with the latest side hustles, startups, businesses, websites, any business that's launching anything or anybody that's launching anything, any venture capitalists, anybody that you can place ads in this magazine if you want. You can pretty much do anything you want in this magazine. And there's another magazine, a free magazine, that I keep up on the latest technology called the Website Magazine. And this magazine, you can keep up with all the everything dealing with technology, websites, software, content, social media, whatever. If you want a free copy of this magazine every month, go to websitemagazine.com and you can register online for this magazine absolutely free. And you get this sent to your house every month. Every 30 days, you get a copy of this sent to your house. And like I said, you can keep up on all the latest technologies, websites, software, startups, venture capitalists, etc. So let's get into this. Let's get into the side hustles. So the number one side hustle you can do to earn extra income is you can become an affiliate marketer. Now, I've talked about this in a lot of my videos. If you've been following me for a while, you know that affiliate marketing is really my best way of earning income. And, you know, it requires a little bit of skill, but you don't have to create a product. You don't have to take care of customer service. You don't have to follow up with people. The people that you're partners with, they take care of all of that. Only thing you do, your job is to put the offer in front of the right people's face, and hopefully they buy. You take the money and go about your business. That's what your job. Your job is to learn how to get people in front of the offer. That's it. So wherever that's using Google Ads, Yahoo, Bing, Facebook, email, your job is to get your message in front of these people and hopefully they buy. And if you don't know what an affiliate marketer is, that's a fancy way of saying you're going to be partners with somebody and y'all going to split the money. Could be 50%, 60%, 90%. It varies. But it's just a nice way of saying y'all going to be partners and you're going to help this other person sell their products. That's all affiliate market is. But it takes a little bit of skill. And if you want to learn how to do that, go to digitalmarketingfast.com. That's digitalmarketingfast.com if you want to learn how to do that. So the next thing you can do is you can start a bed and breakfast hotel operator. So I guess people will order their breakfast, their food, and you come and deliver the food and set their breakfast up in the hotel room where they at and everything. And they say this is good if it's in a tourist area. So a tourist area would probably be someplace lavish like Vegas, any beach town like Myrtle Beach, where I'm from, Virginia Beach, Huntington Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, any place where it's a lot of tourism coming in. A lot of people don't like leaving the hotel room, so a lot of people want their food sent to the room. So you would deliver their breakfast to them in bed, and then you would get paid for it. It's kind of like Uber Eats. It's the same concept, but except you're going to be doing it for seasonal purposes only, when it's a large group of tourism coming in or something like that. So you can start that type of business. And next you can start a call center business. Now, a lot of people think this is complicated, but it's not complicated at all. All you have to have is a computer, headset, probably analog phone line. Well, I should say a home phone. I don't think analog phones exist anymore. But you need a phone line, a headset, a computer, and basically, as far as your calls, it's going to be dependent upon what the business owner wants you to do, whether it's following up for sales, following up when the person buys, following up for problem solutions, etc. But you can start a customer service business basically at the comfort of your home. And I know people that do it. People do it. I know contractors that are contractors for companies like Apple, Sprint, Verizon, etc. So it's not that difficult. If you like being on the phone, this might be something that you can get into and earn a couple dollars. Next, you can become a lawn care specialist. So basically, you be cutting people's grass. So a lot of these people I see that stay in housing neighborhoods that have what they call a home association. They have to have their grass flat, like year round. And it has to stay green. Doesn't have to be completely green during the wintertime, but it has to have some type of green year round in the grass. It has to stay green, has to stay flat, has to be a certain amount of inches. If it goes over that amount of inch, they're going to get fined. So a lot of these people are looking for lawn care service. So that's where you come in at. You do the job, build them, and it could be an ongoing service if you do a pretty good job, or at least if they're happy with your service. So you can get in a lawn care service. So that could be grass, plants, whatever they want in their yard. Because these people that live in these neighborhoods where they have a homeowners association, they have to maintain this shit year round. And it's a lot of maintenance. It's really a lot of work. But if you're good at doing this, hey, you can make a pretty decent living. So, hey, that's it. So you can start a nail company, a mobile nail. You can become a mobile nail specialist. Now, I know a couple girls that do this shit. I know a couple girls that's mobile when it comes to a lot of things. Hair, nails, and too. So, like, basically, you might, instead of opening up a nail shop, you can go door to door. You can have clients. You can go to their house, do their nails, get paid and go about your business. And you can, and it could be an ongoing thing if they like how you do nails. So I think a lot of these girls, at least the girls that I know, they usually get paid anywhere between $30 to $60 on average for nails. I'm talking like the fancy shit too. So being a mobile nail specialist, you can make a pretty decent living after work, after your job. Or maybe you want to go full time. It's up to you. But you don't have to own a nail shop or a nail salon necessarily. I mean, unless you just want to, so you can, I don't know, I guess double your income based on the other nail techs, or at least the opportunity of having other nail techs in the shop and build them. Okay, if you're thinking about doing that, okay. But if it's just you can make a pretty good living without the overhead of having a nail shop. So it depends on how big you want to go with it, how jiggy you want to go with it. Next, you can become a makeup artist, and you can become a mobile makeup artist, just like a mobile nail specialist. You can go door to door. There's a lot of people out here. It's in the fashion. There's a lot of modeling going on. So a lot of these women are going to need somebody to do their hair. There's a lot of shows going on. So, you can have ongoing clients. Like, the possibilities are endless as far as hair and makeup go. So you can do that, and you can make a pretty good living. Next, you can become a website developer. Now, I've done a lot of I've built a lot of websites over the past 7 years, and you can make a pretty good living if you find a good niche. Maybe you might, like, for example, I used to create websites for the real estate niche, because if you ever seen most real estate websites, it's pretty bad. It's not that professional, and their websites have been bad for a long time. So that's the main reason why I went into the real estate niche, because I knew all of their websites look the same, plain Jane. It's nothing different about anything or anybody that they're doing. And most of them don't sell houses, and most of them, they don't know how to promote themselves. So it was a perfect opportunity for me to help them build their websites. So you can create websites for, real estate agents. It's going to that niche. You can go into that niche tomorrow. It's wide open, because most real estate agents don't know what they're doing. That's just the reality. Next, you can become a designer, fashion designer, to be exact. A fashion designer is somebody that basically helps people get dressed. They pick their clothes out, to the best of their ability, make them look good as possible, and you charge them. You build them. And this could be average everyday people that want a makeover, or maybe it's a show, or maybe they're an actress or actor, or maybe it's a fashion show, talent show. So if you have an eye for design and fashion, you can help these people dress. There's a lot of women out here, unfortunately, they don't dress as well as they used to dress. I don't know why that is, but I think a lot of women could do much better. I think a lot of women need help. So this is where you come in at, being a fashion designer. You can show these women how to dress well so they can become more attractive for men. So just think, that's just something to think about. Whether you're man or woman, it doesn't matter. Hey, we all need help in certain areas. Next, you can become an online job coach. Now, a lot of people today are unemployed and they are looking to earn extra money. And a lot of people have been unemployed for a long time. And a lot of people have been going without money for a long time. That's why I'm here to show people how to get it. And, a lot of people, now me personally, I don't show people how to get jobs. That's not my niche. That's not my thing. Even though I can, if need be, if someone asks me questions on how to get a job, I can show them some tactics and tricks and strategies. But that's not my niche. That's not my thing. My thing is to show people how to create income anywhere. That's my thing. So I don't necessarily focus on the job aspect, though, even though I might talk about it a tad bit. But that's not my main focus. My main focus is to create income, hands down. So some people need help with their resume. Some people need help with interviews. Some people need help on what to say during the interview. They need help on how they should dress. That's where online coach comes in at. So if you have some experience in that area through trial and error, or maybe you learn from somebody, maybe you can pay it forward and help somebody else do the same thing. Next, you can become a podcast creator. You can help. A lot of people want to start a podcast, but they don't know how to do it. So if you have skills in that area, you would show people how to create a podcast and build them every month. So basically, it usually goes like this: people that want have podcasts, they usually do the recording and send that recording to the creator or the producer of the podcast, and they would take care of the whole thing. Basically, they would edit the sound, edit the website, and they would upload it to iTunes and wherever else the podcast will be located. So that's basically how that goes. Next, you can make money with your voice. You can do voiceovers. So a lot of people that have books, for example, on Amazon, are which is on Audible, right? Which is, I think Amazon is owned by Audible, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but I think Audible is owned by Amazon. So what happens is a lot of these people that have books in audio, a lot of times somebody else will read the book in audio for them. And that's where you come in at. You would help these authors and writers translate their book from print to audio, and you would get paid. And a lot of these people get paid pretty well, hundreds of dollars to read books in audio format. So maybe that's something you can get into if you think you can pull it off. Next, you can start a catering service. Now, there's a lot of catering services popping up everywhere, and some of them is specifically based on a lot of different food. Some could be based on cupcakes. Some could be based on cakes. Some could be based on lunch. Some could be based on parties. Some could be based on corporate dinings. Some could be based on wine and snacks. I mean, it's a lot of different catering companies, and they focus on a lot of different areas. They just don't, and they do business with certain people too, certain companies. Some catering companies do business with corporate companies only. And then you got some catering companies, they have parties. So it really depends. But ultimately, if you want to start a catering company, it's going to be Up to you, based on your skill set. Who's going to cook the food? You or somebody else? So those things are going to make a difference. You know, you have to decide which direction you want to go. Next, you can start yoga classes. You can become a yoga instructor. Now, there's a lot of yoga classes popping up all across America. I mean, I see videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Women are starting classes. Women are doing they're doing Zumba. They're doing meditation. So a lot of women are teaching other women to do this. And a lot of women are overweight. That has a lot to do with the uprise of yoga and Zumba and all of these meditations and exercises, to help women ultimately lose weight. So it's a very lucrative field right now. And I think it's going to get bigger. I'm going to predict the more women pick up weight, the more people become obese. You're going to see more women doing more yoga, meditation, and Zumba classes all across America. So that's maybe something you can get into. And the last thing I would say is you can create an app. Now, there's all kinds of apps, and unfortunately, a lot of people haven't sold a dream about these apps, app creation. All apps aren't created equal, and there's a lot of copycats out here today. So, if you create let me tell you what I recommend. If you ever create an app, if you decide, if you're thinking about creating an app, what makes you different? What makes your app different? That's just something to think about before you begin to create an app, because you have a lot of people that like to copy a lot of people. They like to copy apps. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Being a copycat doesn't work. Being unique, being different, that works. See, I have a philosophy. Same is lame, and being different is genius. So in the app world, the more unique your app is, the more different your app is, and the more and how it makes people feel, what it does. I mean, does it save people time? Does it make people smarter? Does it make people dumber? These are questions you have to ask. What's the purpose of you even creating an app? So that's what I think about, those questions before you even get started with the app creation. So those are the 20 business side hustles you can start this spring and even this summer. So hopefully these ideas bring prosperity to you and your family. So, hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share this video, check out the website, digitalmarketingfast.com. Until next time, see you in the next video.